If you tell everyone your plans, you might be ruining them without even realizing it. Let me tell you a story. In a quiet town surrounded by hills, there lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was full of ideas. Every few days, he would get excited about something new. Whenever a new idea came to his mind, he felt a strong urge to share it with others. He would go to his friends, his neighbors, even strangers, and talk about what he was going to achieve. People would smile. They would praise him. They would tell him how amazing his plans sounded. And every time this happened, Ethan felt proud. He felt accomplished, as if he had already done something great. But the next day, when it was time to actually start working, that feeling was gone. The excitement disappeared. The energy was no longer there. This pattern repeated again and again. New idea, public announcement, praise from others, and then nothing. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, his unfinished dreams began to pile up. One evening, Ethan sat alone near a quiet river. The world around him was calm, but inside, he felt restless. There was confusion, frustration, and a quiet question that kept repeating in his mind. Why does nothing ever work? Not far from him lived an old man. A man known not for his words, but for his wisdom. The old man had spent years observing life. He noticed patterns, things most people ignored. The next day, Ethan found himself in the old man's small garden. There was no long lecture, no complicated advice, only a simple demonstration. 2 sets of seeds were used. One was placed carefully into the soil, covered, protected, and left in silence. The other was left out in the open, visible to everyone, exposed to the world. Days passed. The seed in the soil was quietly nurtured. It received water, time, and patience. No one talked about it. No one praised it. And slowly, a small green sprout appeared. It grew little by little. The seeds left in the open had a very different fate. The sun dried them. The wind scattered them. Some were taken away by birds. They never had a chance to grow. The difference was clear. One was protected and developed in silence. The other was exposed too early and disappeared before becoming anything. And in that moment, something shifted. Every time a plan was shared too soon, it created a false sense of achievement. The mind received satisfaction. Without effort, praise replaced progress, words replaced action, and slowly, the motivation to actually work faded away. Real progress was never meant to be loud. It was meant to be quiet, hidden, built step by step, away from attention. From that day forward, a different approach was taken. No more announcements, no more seeking approval, only quiet work. A simple goal was chosen, something small, something manageable. And for the first time, it was kept private. Day after day, effort was made in silence. No one was watching. No one was clapping. But something important was happening. Consistency was being built. Mistakes were made. Lessons were learned. And slowly, progress became visible. For the first time, there was a different kind of feeling. Not the temporary pride that comes from talking, but the deep satisfaction that comes from doing. Over time, that small effort turned into real skill. That skill turned into confidence. And that confidence transformed everything. People began to notice, not because they were told, but because the results were visible. And that is the difference. When something is built in silence, it becomes stronger. When it is protected in the early stages, it survives. Now think about your own life. How many times have you shared a goal and then slowly lost the drive to achieve it? How many plans felt exciting at first, but never turned into reality? Sometimes, the problem is not the dream. The problem is how early it is revealed. Silence is not weakness. It is focus. It is discipline. It is control. So the next time a new idea comes to your mind, pause. Don't rush to tell everyone. Don't look for approval. Just start. Work quietly. Stay consistent. And let your results speak for you. Because in the end, it's not about what you say you will do. It's about what you actually build. This time, keep it to yourself and see what happens.